What if the biggest story in AI image generation right now isn't about photorealism or groundbreaking new tech, but about culture, nostalgia, and an unexpected global phenomenon? You know Google's Gemini app, right? Well, its image generation model, often playfully dubbed Nano Banana, but officially known as Gemini 2.5 Flash Image, has truly ignited something incredible since its launch last month. We're talking about global momentum, propelling Gemini to the top of App Store charts worldwide. But there's a fascinating twist to this story, a vibrant, creative explosion happening in one specific place: India. Imagine this. India has not just embraced Nano Banana, it has become the #1 country for its usage, a phenomenon that has sent the Gemini app soaring to the top of the free app charts on both the App Store and Google Play there. This isn't just about scale. Although India is the world's second-largest smartphone market, with a massive online population, what truly catches Google's eye, according to David Sharon, their lead for multimodal generation, is how millions of Indians are engaging with this AI. They are using it in ways that are uniquely local, incredibly creative, and frankly, completely unexpected. One of the most captivating trends we've seen is users tapping into their inner Bollywood star. People are using Nano Banana to recreate retro looks inspired by 1990s Bollywood, picturing themselves with period-specific fashion, hairstyles, and makeup, essentially time-traveling back to a beloved era. It's a trend that David Sharon confirms is distinctly Indian. A beautiful variation of this is what many are calling the AI saree, where users generate vintage-style portraits of themselves adorned in traditional Indian attire. But the creativity doesn't stop there. We're seeing Indian users generate selfies in front of iconic global landmarks, like London's Big Ben or those classic red telephone booths, placing themselves virtually in scenes they might only dream of. Others are exploring even wilder possibilities, transforming everyday objects, creating stunning time travel effects, or even reimagining themselves as retro postage stamps. We've also seen heartwarming black and white portraits and people visualizing encounters with their younger selves. Interestingly, some of these viral trends, like the figurine trend, where people generate miniature versions of themselves, often sitting at a tiny computer, didn't even start in India. It first popped up in Thailand, then moved to Indonesia, but it was India's massive adoption that truly launched it into global consciousness. And it is not just Nano Banana. Indian users are also passionately employing Google's Veo 3 AI video generation model within Gemini to create short, moving videos from cherished old photos of their grandparents and great-grandparents, bringing history to life. This incredible engagement has had a measurable impact. Between January and August, the Gemini app averaged 1.9 million monthly downloads in India, a staggering 55% higher than in the US. In fact, India accounts for over 16% of Gemini's global monthly downloads. Following the Nano Banana update in September, daily downloads in India absolutely exploded, surging from 55,000 to over 414,000 installs in just 2 weeks. We saw Gemini climb to the very top of both the iOS App Store and Google Play in India, across all categories. Of course, with such widespread adoption, especially involving personal imagery, legitimate concerns about privacy and safety invariably emerge. Users are uploading personal photos to transform their appearance, leading to questions about data misuse. David Sharon addresses this, explaining that Google does its best to fulfill user queries without assuming intent, and they continuously improve their processes. To tackle the important issue of AI-generated content identification, Google now places a visible, diamond-shaped watermark on images created by Nano Banana. They also embed a hidden marker using their SynthID tool, allowing them to detect and flag AI-generated content. Google is actively testing a detection platform with trusted experts and plans to launch a consumer-facing version so anyone can verify if an image is AI-generated. Sharon openly admits that this is still day one, a continuous learning process, and they rely on feedback from users, the press, academia, and experts to keep improving. What we are witnessing in India is more than just an app topping the charts. It is a powerful demonstration of how AI can intersect with culture, enabling truly unique expressions of nostalgia, creativity, and self-identity on an unprecedented scale. It also reminds us that as AI becomes more ubiquitous, thoughtful discussions around privacy, authenticity, and responsible development become absolutely crucial. What unique ways are you seeing AI being used in your part of the world? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe and share this episode with a friend if you found it insightful.